Namaste everyone, and thank you for joining me for Anchor Light meditation. I know we're slightly behind schedule by about an hour. When I'm here in Florida with UPW, you have to be very flexible. Regardless, the work continues. So before we start, let's ask for divine blessing, shall we? To the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother, to all the spiritual elders, holy masters, saints, archangels, holy angels, and spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master chokholi, maha gujarati, we thank you for divine light, divine love. Thank you for your guidance, help, healing, and divine protection. We thank you in full faith, and so it is. Right, so I hope this morning or the earlier session you were able to join us. If not, it's online. And just to recap, we had said that the more you sweat in your practice, the less you bleed in battle. And just go back to that again, study it. It's quite in-depth. It might be simple, but it's quite in-depth. What we do with our spiritual practice, day in, day out, will affect how the soul or the spiritual self controls the body, the emotions, and thoughts in our everyday life. So tonight, to kind of go a little further with that, is our meditation or spiritual practice. I know a lot of you are new who are joining us, so I just want to give you a little bit of context. Most people think when you meditate, it's just to be relaxed, to release stress. And I remember one time when the UPS guy was delivering something, and he came and saw all these images of energy and saints and chakras and all that. And he's going, "What do you guys do here?" And the guy who's handling the delivery says, "Oh, we do meditation." And the first thing the UPS guy says, "Oh, wow, I need that. I'm stressed out. I need to release stress. I need to meditate." So you can tell for most people, meditation is like a pill or a remedy for a problem. They don't realize meditation is not something you do to fix something. Write it down. Meditation is not something you do to fix something. Meditation is something you do because that's a way of life. Okay, most people don't realize meditating is actually part of your life. Just like all of us get up, you go to the toilet, you brush your teeth, you eat breakfast, or the routine that you do, meditation is part of it. It's not something that, oh, I do it because I need to fix something. That's where you see the transformation comes in. If you just look at it as something to fix something else come up in your life, that's the first thing that falls away. Haven't you noticed that? Think about it. When you're stressed, what's the first thing you give up? Usually, I need to finish this. Who has time to sit there and be quiet and be still? In fact, I talk to some people, that one particular person I know, I don't have time for that. I have so many things to do. I'm stressed out of my mind. That's why you're stressed out of your mind. Because I can tell her that. You know what I mean? Like, that's why you're stressed out of your mind. Because you're not doing meditation. For them, it's to fix something. They don't realize meditation and spiritual practice is part of your life. Because you are a spirit. Think about it. You are a spiritual being occupying a physical form, an emotional form, right? Physical, emotional, mental bodies. So as you occupy these physical, emotional, mental bodies, that spiritual being has to be taken care of. And yet, that's usually the last thing we do. Isn't it? Usually the last thing we do. Oh yeah, I want to get into meditation thingy. That's why if you look at it, most people, again, this is generalizing, right? When you start going to meditation classes, spiritual classes, you'll notice the age group is usually a little bit older. Very few like teenagers or early 20s. It's just like in our healing classes. They're coming more, okay? Don't get me wrong. But we notice that it's usually middle age and higher, oftentimes. And I remember one time I was reading this book by Jeffrey Hudson. He's a clairvoyant. He says, yeah, you will notice women have a tendency to enter the spiritual path earlier 20s. Men have a tendency to enter the spiritual path seriously late 20s. So that's the first clue. How come they didn't say teenager? Part of it has to do with the woman's emotional, mental makeup. There's more yin energy. So yin is more receptive. Make sense? So you can sense the subtle vibrations in general, more easily, is that right English? Easier than men do. Men are usually more physical. Let's do this. So it takes a little bit of stillness and calmness to be able to register those frequencies. But you will notice early 20s, late 20s, right? That's entering the path. You know what I mean? Like opening the door, stepping in. Now, as far as actually practicing, being serious about it, we give it a little 5-10 years, because people, oh, this is interesting, meditating, whatever. Then you have to take time for them to understand what they're doing and get into a routine and then make it part of themselves. Make sense? So you can see why most people, they don't really get serious about their spiritual practice and their spiritual path later in life. When things go wrong, or they can't handle stress and I need to meditate. It's like a pill. However, if you flip the whole thing around and start by doing your meditation spiritual practice before you get stressed, guess what happens? Since the spiritual being is in better control of the body, the emotions, and thoughts, when a circumstance happens, a situation happens, it can easily regulate the body, the emotions, and the thoughts, so you don't panic. You say, okay, that's the situation. Let's observe. What's the right thing to do? What are the options? Okay, let's do this. Instead of going, and then go, and then I need to meditate. You see something wrong with the sequence? No. The good news is this: it's never too late. As you keep doing this meditation, spiritual practice, it's like exercise. You're training the body, you're training the emotions, the thoughts, to be in submission to the spiritual self. Write it down. One of the main goals of meditation spiritual practice, what? Is to make the body, the emotions, and the thought submit to the soul, to the spirit, to submit to the I. That's it. Very simple. I know you go, well, I thought the title tonight is Meditation for Compassion. I'm getting there. But if you don't get the context of why you meditate, then anything I say will be just useless. Okay, so that's part of it. Now, there are many types of meditation. There's breathing meditation, there's chanting for meditation, there's visualizing something and like a flower, or repeating the word peace and love. All those work. However, one of the fastest ways to experience a connection with who you really are is through love and compassion. I covered part of that this morning. Now, compassion and love are similar, but one has a deeper meaning. So I'm going to use that as a springboard for tonight's meditation. So when you do meditation Twin Hearts, you say, I project love towards people. I love my family, love my friends, so. That's the heart chakra. That's love, which is great. Crown is compassion. It's not only love, but it's love on a wider basis. And not only is a wider basis, it's unconditional. Most people think unconditional love is here. That's only partially true. It's unconditional in our perception because we love the person. In other words, if somebody hurts you that you love, it's easier to forgive them. Make sense? So for you, that's compassion. That's unconditional. I love them even though they did me wrong. But if you really have that unconditional love, if somebody you don't know hurts you, would you have the same amount of love and forgiveness and compassion? Most of us can honestly say no. Because true universal love and unconditional love and compassion comes from the crown center. Because the crown chakra is the chakra of oneness. Let's put it together. Since it's the chakra of oneness, that means when you focus on the crown, or when you do your meditation on the crown, a lot of you feel like a lifting sensation, right? The reason you feel a lifting sensation is because you're experiencing the true self, a glimpse of it, that you're not the body, emotions, or thoughts, so you feel lighter. So at that point, you start sensing, if I'm not the body and emotions and thoughts, what am I? I'm spirit, I'm pure energy. So is that guy, so is that guy, so is that guy, so that's that guy. Then a certain part of you have a certain knowingness that everybody's energy, everyone's energy. So if everyone's energy, just everyone's radiating light, If this entire area has 20 people, everybody's light, so the whole place becomes an ocean of light. Are we communicating? So when everything is light, then you can't really separate it. It's all interconnecting. Like if you take one spotlight and one spotlight, you go like this. True, at some point you will see where they separate. The air that it's together, you cannot separate, oh, this came from this came this light particle is here. It merges. That's what you call oneness. So when the crown chakra is activated, you start to understand, oh, I'm a spiritual being of light. So is that person. So when they're in need, even if they hurt you, when the crown chakra is truly open, you say, I forgive you, I love you, everybody makes mistakes, all of us are growing and evolving. You start having a different conversation because the crown chakra is the chakra of universal love. And that's the real unconditional. This one is only unconditional love for a lot of us if it's convenient. True? Not true? You don't have to believe me. And some of you say, oh, but love is blah, 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 whatever. I mean, it's a thousand cliches on it, but who cares? It is what it is. You are more likely to forgive someone if you already love them compared to a complete stranger. Because most of us, love is here, not yet here. So when you have a saint that loves all, not only do they love here, that love has been transmuted and activated to the crown, becomes universal love. Then it goes from love, forgiveness, into mercy and compassion for all. That's it. And here's the best news of all. When you do meditation twin hearts, you might think, oh yeah, you're just going to a ritual, bless this, bless that, activate this, activate that. What you don't realize is, as you keep stretching this guy, and do it over and over again, we have a saying in pranic psychotherapy: the condition of the chakras affect your behavior affect your chakras. So if you keep stretching that heart and that crown over and over and over again, you start noticing, hey, how come I'm becoming less reactive to people? I start to think of, well, if I'm in a similar situation, I would have done that bad thing too. So I'm very blessed that I didn't grow up in that type of environment. So this person deserves some mercy. This person deserves some love and nurturing, which is not something we used to do. But you see, what happens is the heart and crown keep stretching. And little by little, our consciousness, our psyche start to change. You start to be more forgiving. You start to be more loving. Here's another one. You start to care more on a circle outside of the people you interact with. Meaning, you start watching the news and you notice, oh, they just had an earthquake in Haiti. You start feeling something. Oh, it's uneasy. You start noticing, oh, there's a tornado, there's a whatever, hurricane. Before you say, as long as it's not me, now you go, let's do something. Can we give money somewhere? Can we contribute? There is the transformation. You might not notice it, but it creeps up on you. Now, listen carefully. You might notice these new generations coming, now and maybe a few years before, you start noticing a lot of children are becoming more proactive about the environment, about caring about animals, caring about people across the world. They want to go on missionary tours, whatever. You know why? Most of you know this. A lot more advanced souls are incarnating. So that's why they might not be consciously on the spiritual path, but they are on the spiritual path earlier than you and me. Think about it. Interesting, isn't it? Now, that said, when we do our meditation and spiritual practice, you have to realize the energy we generate, the spiritual energy, radiates. So the people around you are also being uplifted. So when you say compassion is part of you because of you doing a spiritual practice, just by being you and doing your spiritual practice, as your soul keeps radiating this loving and spiritual energy, even the guy next to you, even though they're not interested in anything, not spiritual, guess what? When they're inside your aura, they're also being gently transformed. You get my point? In the same manner, If you're around negative people all the time, you get infected. Oh yeah. Well, why don't you be the one to do the infecting? Infecting them with love, with compassion, with kindness. Think about it. Isn't that amazing? Just by being you, you're becoming an instrument of compassion. You're helping people already. Something to think about. So, to do our meditation on a regular basis is to uplift people around us. And then take it many steps further. When you do meditation Twin Hearts and project this energy to people, then you become a conscious channel of divine mercy and compassion. If you add chanting to it, it's just like you're cranking it up even more, because certain chants like Om Mani Padme Hum has been chanted by probably millions of people, and it's been given by a great spiritual teacher. So that energy of compassion and mercy is even, I'm lacking human words to use this, amplified, magnified, as it keeps going through us over. It's like continuously being washed. I mean, what else do you want? You get to be purified, you get to do service, you get to help other people, you generate good karma, so good things happen in your life, you're blessed. It's a no-brainer. See the difference? I'm appealing to your logic. This causes therefore this. And here's the best news of all. You don't understand a word I said for the last 15 minutes. But when you do your meditation, you genuinely bless the people you love, bless people that are not nice to you, bless the earth, you become a channel, you will still have the same effect. Isn't that great? So, shall we? Alright, let's do meditation Twin Hearts. Tap the center of your chest, tap your crown. Put your hand like this. Say, our hearts are one, our souls are one. There's only oneness. We are one. Imagine the earth in front of you, the size of a little ball. Just say, our hearts are one. Now be aware of your heart in your hands. Fill the earth with beautiful pink light. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Wherever there's hatred, anywhere in the world. In my home, in my workplace, in my city, in my country, anywhere in the world, let me sow unconditional love. Let my soul be filled with peace and love. And that radiate through me to every person, every being on earth now. So be it. Where there's injury, let me sow pardon and forgiveness. Where there's doubt, let me sow faith. Where there's despair, let me sow hope. Let's recall people going through challenging times right now, difficult times with their health, with their finances, with their emotional and mental health. May they be blessed with hope and faith and a better tomorrow. So be it. So be it. May all be blessed. So be it. May my soul be filled with hope and with faith, as I shared with every person, every being on earth now. So be it. So be it. Where there's darkness, let me sow light. And where there's sadness, let me sow joy. Beware of your heart, beware of your hands. Just say, our hearts are one. And in this oneness, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with peace, with love, with a spirit of forgiveness, with hope and with faith, with light and joy. So be it. Be still. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth and let those blessings flow through us. So be it. Now, be aware of your heart. Take a deep breath. Be aware of your crown. Exhale and stay there. Your crown is filled with so much golden light. Let that golden light flow down through your hands and fill the entire earth. saturate your home with golden light. All your family members, especially the ones who need it, might be going through challenging times with their health, with their finances, even their relationships. Fill them with beautiful, healing, golden light. Let it spread to the city, your country, and the entire earth. And just say, our souls are one. From the heart of God, through my soul, through my entire being, may every person, every being on earth be blessed with love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with understanding, harmony, goodwill, and the willingness to do good. May all be blessed without exception. So be it. So be it. Now be still. Let the energy flow through you. Just keep your tongue on the roof of your mouth. Now, be aware of your heart and your crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale. Fill the earth with beautiful golden light, even brighter than before. Again, be aware of your heart and crown. Take a deep breath. Exhale, and just imagine almost rivers of golden light pouring out of our hands, flooding the entire earth. Just say, our hearts are one, our souls are one, our spirits are one. There's only oneness. From the center of the heart of God, through my soul and through my entire being, may every person, every being, in every dimension, every direction, above and below, be blessed with God's unconditional love and kindness. Let all be blessed with inner peace, inner healing. May all be blessed with divine mercy and divine compassion. So be it. May all be blessed without exception. So be it, so be it, and so it is. Just allow yourself to just be a pipeline for these blessings to flow through. Aim it at the world, aim it at countries that need it. The United States, Central South America, Venezuela, Colombia, Haiti, so many countries that are needed a blessing. Bless Iran, bless Iraq, bless Afghanistan, bless the entire Middle East with peace, with divine love, divine mercy, and divine order. Bless Russia, China, India. There's so many countries in the world. Fill the entire earth with beautiful golden light. Let God's unconditional love and mercy permeate toward the entire earth. Now, so be it. And let us chant Om Mani Padme Hum, the mantra of divine mercy and compassion. As we chant it, know that we're tapping into a universal reservoir of love and compassion, and just let it pass through every particle of our being, every cell of our bodies, and just let it flow through and fill the earth. So it's just like every cell in your body is chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. Om Mani Padme Hum. Just let that energy of mercy and compassion pass through every cell of our body, awakening that mercy and compassion within us. It's as if every particle of our being is chanting Om Mani Padme Hum. still. For the next 3 chants, just put your attention a few inches above your head. Just imagine there's a beautiful miniature sun floating above your head. Just put your attention there, the awareness there, and listen to the mantra. Om Mani Padme Hum. Be still. Just be aware of that golden light above your head. You don't have to see it clearly, just know it's there. Om Mani Padme Hum. We'll take it higher. Just be still. Om Mani Padme Hum. Let go. Higher. 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 Let go. Let go. Just let go and let things happen. Just let the energy flow where it needs to. Let go, and let things be. We'll take you higher. Gently, very slowly, come back to your body. Just gently move your fingers and toes. Come back slowly and raise your hands. Release the excess energy by filling your family and your loved ones with even more golden light. Just let it spread throughout the entire earth. May every person, every being on earth be blessed with good health, with happiness, with prosperity, and with spirituality. So be it. Just radiate this golden light to the entire earth, to everyone. Love and blessings be to all. So be it. So be it. And so it is. Now be aware of your feet and the base of your spine. Let's just project golden light down into the earth. Let our beloved Mother Earth be blessed with divine light, divine love, and divine power. Let our beloved Mother Earth be healed, regenerated, and revitalized. Blessings be to Mother Earth. So be it, and so it is. Let's give thanks to the Divine Supreme God, Divine Father, Mother. Thank you. To all the spiritual elders, holy masters, and saints. To all the holy archangels, holy angels, spiritual helpers. Personally, to my teacher, Master Chokholi, Maha Gujarati, thank you for the immense blessings. In full faith, so it is. Alright. I think we overdid it a little bit. I thought you were already high up there. I said, just kind of push you a little higher. Anyway, give us some feedback if you guys survived the meditation. So the idea here is you keep raising your frequency. So as you tap into that reservoir of high frequency, by the time you come back into your life, if you're into your material life, you can bring that peace and stillness into your everyday life. That's it. Very simple. Now, if a situation appears to you right now, you know that your mind is clear, your emotions are calm, you can handle it. While ordinary people, what do? They swim in the mud. When they're stressed out, they dive deeper into the mud. And you wonder why people are into drugs, people into smoking this and drinking that to fix their problem. And they have to spend money with it. And energy is free. That's why I wonder about these people. I need to smoke this, I need to do this, I need to travel here. Hello? It's in you. And energy is free. Blows my mind. But you know what? That's exactly what happens to people. They don't pay for it, they don't value it. They didn't realize energy is free. I'm not even charging you guys for this. I don't know what else to do. Still don't get it? Well, go suffer. Right? Think about it. Just when my teacher was explaining this to me, I'm going, is this for real? Energy is free. The meditation you can learn. All it's left is to practice. It's like, is it just me or is it too obvious? Exactly. Anyway. Alright, I hope you learned something tonight. Thank you very much for your support and showing up. You know, you're not doing this for me, you're doing it for you. Of course, you're doing it for the people around you. And you're doing it for the world. Okay? Just a quick announcement. So today is Friday, so we'll continue Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and so on and so on. Next weekend, if you're in Australia and you're in certain parts of Asia, I'm teaching Om Mani Padme Hum online for the Institute for Inner Studies. So just go to Institute for Inner Studies, Pranic Healing in the Philippines. You know, this website, I don't have it here with me, but I'm teaching Om Mani Padme Hum. We have a book, I don't have it here with me. Om Mani Padme Hum, full day workshop on October 3. It's October 3 in Asia. I'll be in my studio, my man cave, from 4 o'clock in the afternoon all the way to 3 o'clock in the morning. So if you're in those areas of the world, you can contact them and sign up for the class. It's online. And I can tell you, if you're really serious about chanting and meditation, I think this would be the one to attend. Okay, we'll be teaching here in the United States sometime. I don't know when yet, but that's gonna be in Asia. All right. I think I've done my job, so I wish all of you a fantastic and great weekend. I know I'm here in UPW and people are just buzzing and jacked up. You know, they're like, yeah, lots of good energy. And of course, I'm very grateful to Tony and Sage and for their allowing me to be part of it, to be able to share my teacher's message of love and compassion through meditation. So, namaste, everyone. We wish you a very good night if you're in the United States. If you're in the other part of the world, have a wonderful life, a wonderful weekend. Take good care. Namaste.